Right, I'm here with renowned street artist Elton Darlo, and very talented man, and he's lived a very colourful life. What are you doing, Elton?
Well, at the moment, Craig, I'm sketching Elvis, as you can see, and what I've done is I've put him as I would have thought he'd look like as a punk rocker, okay?
Yeah.
Because I think Elvis had a bit of punk rocker in him.
Right.
So what I'm doing with this now is I'm just colouring it this way now, which is going to highlight more of Elvis's hair. And see this little bit here, there now, like that, and then like that.
I'll just
for
zoom
his
in
eyes,
there, yeah.
for his eyes, and then go more into the bottom part there to get more of his bit, because he wouldn't be very heavy as a punk, Elvis. He would have been slightly. Elvis was at one time very slight. So this now is going to be an Elvis punk. So I don't know if Elvis has ever been done that way, and I don't think he has. But one thing I have known about Elvis, if you look at Elvis's eyes, right, he has them heavily made up. Now, if you look at the eyes of his wife, Priscilla, she has him heavily made up. Now, I'm wondering whether both of them used the same mascara.
Yeah.
Did they share the mascara? Are you with me?
Yeah.
Did they share it? And I think they probably would.
Well.
And that I think makes Elvis more interesting. If you look at that now, like that, see that, like that. So now you can see Elvis coming out as a punk.
Yeah.
So that there now, as I go along with it, that makes him more of a punk. So there's a big Elvis fan. I like Elvis. Now you can see it coming a little bit different to what it was. So that bit there, and then we go a bit further down this way, like that, and then we can look at it better as we go that way. Now, a bit more this side I think, a bit more there, and now I'm sitting here now today in Manchester and chilling out, doing this little sketch on Elvis and enjoying it, because it's very therapeutic art. I was very blessed in that I met, a lady in London called Sue Kreisman, who entered my painting in the London Tate Modern, and got two of my paintings in there. And the people who were on the management there got them in was Jarvis Cocker. Right. Okay, so Jarvis Cocker would have been one of them who entered my, chose my stuff. So you see now how Elvis has come along.
Very nice, and that colour adds an intensity to his eyes.
Yeah, see, so that's right. So, and then you get him like this, and then you get it like that. So you do Elvis this way, like that, enjoying doing it. And there I put Elvis and Priscilla both use the same eyeshadow.
Right.
Which I don't think that's ever been mentioned before, because Priscilla Presley signed one of my sketches.
Right.
Actually I don't know where. So that's Elvis as I see him. A bit more to go on that one, and then I have a few more bits here that I enjoy doing. That's more Elvis as well. So these are not finished. So you've got Elvis with Priscilla.
I'll just get that a bit there.
Yeah, you've got Elvis with Priscilla.
Yeah.
And you've got Elvis there, and then you've got Elton, and that Elvis is his army stuff. Like spear. That was what he had when he was in the army, the American army. So.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. He was in the forces, wasn't he?
He was in the forces, you see. So that's very important that you remember stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's not finished yet. And little bits, not a lot to go with all this. It's just a little bit to. But there's another one I want to show you that's interesting. Well, I think it is, and that's this one. And the reason this is interesting is because it's a barber at the top of a building in New York. and it's called Sounds and Snips of New York City.
Yeah.
So therefore, you've got this here now in New York, and this guy here is cutting the air of this guy, and they're right on top of a building in New York, probably about 1,000 feet high. Put Brooklyn there, so just do a bit more there.
Yeah, it's a nice powerful pick there.
Yeah,
I like how they've got the hair there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Like that.
so then you've got the barber thing there.
Yeah.
And then you just do a little bit more there, because you keep working at it, you know, it just, and then you get it then. But what you do, you just keep working at it till you get it. So that's a good, iconic piece of work. A rare piece. And then you've got this one, which is a little gem church, which is off the back of in Manchester. So I put a gorilla there and an elephant. So the gorilla say, "Please be my friend." So there's not much to do with this one, because it's really all been sorted out. There's a bit here and a bit there to be done with it, and I mess about with them. So this one's a good one as well, called the Slug and Lettuce, which is a new place opened in Albert Square, and I've got them sitting down, not quite finished, and I've got an elephant coming along, you know. "Hello there, fancy a drink please?" You know, and that's something that I think people enjoy. And then you see, this is pretty good, because what this is there an elephant in the White House? Donald Trump. Now we know there's an elephant in the room and what that means, but is there one in the White House? No, we don't really know. But it's interesting though.
Yes.
Right? Now, that needs to be coloured in a little bit, okay? So what I would do now, as you're here, I would start by doing a little bit of that, okay? So you got a little bit of that there. Because these are the places where people look. Oh, like that. Like that. And then you go a little bit more on the tie with Mr. Trump. Alright, who's a big hit at the moment. So you keep working on them.
Yeah.
Until you feel that it's right. And I put a lot of colour in. I like colour. Right, I like a lot of colour. And I got that because I'm a big fan of Vincent van Gogh.
Yeah.
This one was where they were attacking a immigrant hotel in Rotherham.
Yeah.
So that took my eye. The helicopter there, you got two gorillas there, you got them attacking a dog, you got the police there. So that's interesting to me.
Yeah.
Because that's life, and it was very powerful only 2 weeks ago. So yeah, I like that. You know.
That's very nice. Yeah.
And then this one is Muslims in Levenshulme, Manchester. So I put Levenshulme Muslims. We take our God seriously.
Yeah.
And there they are. Okay.
It's divisive, but I like it.
Yes, and it's very rare.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know anyone who does anything like that.
Well,
at all.
no. There's a unique message to it, isn't there?
Yeah. The message to it, the spiritual message to it. So, because they say we take our God seriously, what that means is, do you take your God seriously?
Yeah.
That's what they're challenging you.
Yeah.
Because what they're saying is that we're taking our seriously. So what about you?
Yeah.
You take yours. So yeah, there you go. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
What's it all about? I'll see. And that's what it's all about.
Right.
Pots, pans and kettle lids. Come in, Gregory, and have a peck. You've got to have all that stuff around you as you do in the art world, because that's what life's all about. It's a concrete jungle. That's what life is. People up and down and down and about, swing round about, trouble at mill, you know, maybe I might go out tonight, I might have no money, I might have a few quid, you know, I might have won on the bingo, out we go. And there is where, as an artist, you've got to try and capture, like Lowry, what Lowry did, he put a lot of people and all his paintings. If you look at Lowry, it's all about people, the matchstick now. Yeah. Right, that's what it's all about.
Capturing life.
People's life and everything, I like it. It's like, when, who inspired me was Vincent van Gogh. Because Vincent's colour inspired me. I like colour, you see. And that inspired me. So that's what life's all about. Colour. Colourful characters. Like in London, when I was in London. They were all colourful characters. Hello mate, how's it going? Do you need any tickets for tonight? Do you want to be near the Royal Box?
Well, man, you know.
Yeah.
Well, he came this way, mate. Now,
Yeah.
what you don't know, he's being
Yeah.
talked to by a spit.
Yeah.
What they call in London a Brussels sprout, which means ticket tout.
Yeah.
And in America, they call them scalpers. Took a ticket with me.
Yeah.
So that's what it's all about. And then when I was in London, I used to watch street work. I
Yeah.
was fascinated how they worked,
Yeah.
you know. And I used to hear them talk, and they had these
Yeah.
big crowds round them.
Yeah.
All Cockneys, and a lot of them were Jewish. So I decided to ask this guy, could I work with them? And he said, yeah, I'll put you there. He said, if you see any police
Yeah.
coming, give us a shout, right?
Yeah.
And then I hear him go, ladies and gentlemen, that your eyes for the judge, the pockety guide, the money the very last thing you part with, right? Before the police come, I'll take £5 for the whole jolly lot. Now I was born in the gutter, and I give gutter prices, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
And that's where your art comes in.
Yeah.
Because you're seeing life in the raw. And when you're doing artwork,
Yeah.
that's what's inspiring you.
Yeah.
To see life in the raw. And that's what I attempt to do when I do art. And getting in London State Honour was a very big thing for me.
Yeah.
Because that's a huge Grammy Award. And then getting on the Grayson Perry show with Channel 4, you know, and then also being on television in the BBC, and then in the Manchester television, Granada TV, and all these helped me and inspired me to do more work, to get better. And the inspiration I have is life itself, because that's what it's all about. And then, once you've started to do what you feel is your destination, because I've had a colourful life.
Yes, you
I've
have.
always been pretty good at it. But the last 20 years, I've just done nothing but art. So that's really where I've entertained. And I've been entertained. And that's it.
Yeah, very nice.
You like that?
Very nice.
Yeah.
So,
End of the show.
Elton Darlin, everyone. Elton Darlo, I meant to say. Elton Darlo, everyone.
Yeah.